Here's me overseas, across the pond by the Dover Peaks. I've smuggled myself into new nationality.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Halfway, broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. And I'm going to talk about a few things in this video. The first thing is going to be, though, a job opportunity that is available. It's actually at the business that I used to work at, so it's a real estate investment firm. So they're looking for a teacher, specifically a female, and this is between the hours of 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So it's only for 1 hour a day, but their pay is pretty good. And so if anybody is available, if you're available in the early afternoon, maybe if you get done with your classes at like 10:30 or 11, and you're looking for something to do for an hour, this would definitely be like a cool job. You'd be teaching adults, again, business English, and it was a really good company. Like I said, I worked for them. And you know, it was a legit job. It was cool. So if anybody is a female and you're available between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. and you're looking for either something to do on a break, or maybe you just teach in the later hours, so you just want something to do during the day, whatever, that is available. On that note, guys, as I mentioned in my last video, I'll post in the description of this video again. I have a Facebook page now that is linked to this halfway around the world thing. So if you are here, I would recommend, or if you are, coming here in the near future, following that page, because then I can post job placements on there, and it'll just be easier for people to access and get a hold of me. And I could post like the jobs and the requirements that they're looking for, any specifications. Outside of that, I've been, I got sick again. I had, what I assume is food poisoning again. So I was sick. Today's Thursday, and I started getting sick like Sunday night, and I was sick like Monday and Tuesday really bad, and Wednesday I was still a little bit sick. So actually I went to the doctor this time. I went to an actual clinic. Maybe I'll make like a video about my experience there specifically, but just like some real quick details. Basically, like the initial consultation for the clinic that I went to was called Center First Clinic on Prayamanavang, and it was like $15. I believe the doctor that I spoke to was either maybe Russian or Ukrainian or Estonian, some kind of Eastern European or Russian, and it seemed like a pretty legit place. It was relatively inexpensive, for the consultation. I also got some like medicine and all that stuff. But again, maybe I'll make a video specifically about that. As well as a few months back, I had some dental work done, so maybe I will also just make a video about my experiences with the medical treatment and prices and all of that kind of stuff. But so for those of you who are here, I think I have 2 marks, a TED, and an ALF that I'm looking for work. So for you guys specifically, or anybody else who is coming here. So what I'm trying my best for you guys, and again, like I've been sick for the past few days, so I've been kind of down and out, so I'm kind of just getting back up on my game again now. But basically what I'm doing with this right now is I'm still working full time, so anything that I'm doing with this, it's kind of like on my breaks between work, if I'm trying to go to schools and reach out to other schools and stuff, to try to help you guys get jobs and get you guys interviews. And I know with at least one guy, I know he hasn't heard anything back. I think two people actually haven't heard anything back yet. But know that I am forwarding your resumes. I've gone to the schools before the break, before we had the holiday. I actually physically went to schools and tried to talk to them a little bit. I reached out to a couple more schools. So also what happened was I was working with like 4 or 5 schools, and they, I've been sending them a lot of resumes, and I think maybe they became saturated with the amount of stuff that I was sending them. So I reached out to, or I went to 3 more schools, one of which I had an actual meeting, which they want to use my services, and they sent me like an email like after I sent them stuff, verifying that they got it. The other 2 schools I'm still waiting on for an official response back. I may have to go back to them. But again, so I'm doing this like on my lunch breaks from my job, and this is also, most schools' lunch breaks. So at times it's hard for me to get a hold of a director, so I try to set up meetings, but it's also with schools maybe that have multiple campuses, and so it's hard for me to get a hold of, one specific director. But just know, guys, like, I am trying, I promise. And again, this is why, like, I'm not charging any fee for this. This is why, like, I'm still trying to, put the pieces together myself. But I am definitely pulling for you guys, and I'm trying, and I deeply apologize to those of you who haven't heard anything back yet. Don't think, for a second that I've forgotten about anybody. I know I've reached out to a couple of you via email over the past couple days. Like I said, I've been, like, super sick, but I still tried to, make contact to you guys, at least in some way. But again, like, if you guys have any questions, definitely message me. If you are, if you're here, or if you're coming here, add my, the Facebook page. I'll leave the link for that in the description. As well as this YouTube channel now has its own designated URL. And also the Snapchat. Because the Snapchat would be cool, because I can't always, and I also don't always want to be making, like, videos about, like, a lot of mundane things or a lot of routine things that I do. But I think that would be beneficial. So the Snapchat is super advantageous with that, because what I can do is, as I'm going around, instead of, making a YouTube video and, bringing it back home and processing and uploading it, I can just make a Snapchat video, and you guys get these, like, quick, maybe 10-second clips. But if I make 3 or 4 of those a day, little, your own little perspectives into what life would be like here. So especially if you're not here yet and you're thinking about coming here, it'd be a great resource for you guys to be able to view the more minute things that are going on here. So for Snapchat, just like daily activities; for the Facebook, jobs and employment, and of course the YouTube channel for the overall scheme and what's going on here. All right, guys. So again, that position is available. If any of you are female, available between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. I think that's all the information that I'm going to speak about in this video. But it's good to be feeling not, like, deathly ill again. And I hope you guys are having a great day. It's halfway broadcasting from around the world in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Peace, guys. Easy.